Hey there. Remind me what I've told you, because I talked to you last night, so I probably told you. But Jim got upset last night, and my mom said that it takes a lot to get out of a place like that. They don't just let you go easily. And you have to really prove that you're better in some way. And so after his anger, I don't think he's coming out for a while. I don't know though. It could be tomorrow. I don't know how good of a show he can put on. I just got this voice in my head that tells me that I'm a bitch of a wife to be moving out while he's in there. But that's why I'm moving out, is because he's needed help for so long, and this would be my only chance to move out if I didn't go now. I am such a sucker to what he wants me to do all the time and my decisions, and I just cave. I cave like a freaking noodly cave thing. Anyways, so I don't know when he's getting out. Blink, 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 blink. This is where I need a rainbow over my head. What the heck am I thinking? Oh, the stained glass thing. As soon as I took it down, I started bawling my eyes out. It was definitely a trigger in a grieving sort of way, not in a despair, hurt way, but in a, oh, that was such a special day when we put this up. And the day we put it up, I had moved into that room. He was so angry that I was moving in there. He was so upset. He thought I was trying to leave him without leaving him. He thought I was messing with him when I told him I didn't want to leave him. He thought I was on my way out, is how he kept putting it. And this was before I even painted, I believe. I think it was before I even painted. So it didn't feel like I was going to be in there very long. It felt like I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor in a random room that wasn't clean or nothing. And so when I started to make it a serious place for me to be in there with decorating and moving furniture around and cleaning it up and stuff like that, I think I did. Yeah, I did have it painted. It was painted because he was so kind to put shelves up for me. He was so kind to help me hang curtains. We went to the store. I bought a pillow for the bed. I bought curtains to go in the window. I was hanging things on the walls. I was making it a home, a space that I enjoyed, a space that felt safe. And that was a very special day for me. And then randomly, I brought the stained glass piece that my mom made several years ago and gave it to me. And I asked him if there was a way that we could hang this. And he did all the extra work to hang it for me. So not only did he help me with the curtains and the shelves and getting that whole space ready with me, he also hung that stained glass for me. And I remember as soon as he put it up, I was able to see through it, the sun through the stained glass, and how beautiful it looked, and how beautiful it looked in the window. And I've always loved that stained glass hanging in the window. And it was this thing that made me go, wow, he really loves me. He didn't want me to move in here. He didn't think that it was good for our marriage. He was so angry, but to me and him, it symbolized that I wasn't leaving. To me and him, it symbolized that I was staying in the relationship. And I still want to stay in the relationship. I still have this huge part of me that doesn't want to let go. And I'm going to just honor that. I got to honor that. If I don't honor that, then I feel like I'm lying to myself. And I feel like I'm lying to him. And I feel like I'm lying to everybody else. I want to come back to him if he works on himself. If he respects my boundaries, respects my privacy, respects this time that I need for myself so that I can grow to this independent person that I never have been. I don't want to cheat on him. I don't want to date other guys. That's not what this is about. This is about me becoming Crystal and figuring out who that is so that I can come to him as a whole person. And he should have been that way when I met him. But instead, he was a broken person that needed me to constantly put band-aids on things. So I was constantly running to put band-aids on him where he had such a large gash, it needs stitches. Band-aid ain't gonna fix him. There's only so many times you can put band-aids on top of one another. Do you know who came up with that analogy? Brooklyn did. She said it to my therapist last night. We were driving in the car when I was having my therapy session, and we were talking about band-aids and how me going to Utah for a week would have just been a band-aid. And I said I realized I needed to go and not go to Utah because it would just be another band-aid, a $500 band-aid that wouldn't get me any closer to my goal, which is independence, freedom, trust, all the things that I want for my marriage. I don't want the type of freedom a single woman should have. I want the type of freedom that I should have had all along. He needs help for that gashing wound that's constantly bleeding. Whatever his ex did, whatever happened to him as a child, whatever autism, whatever's going on with him, I can't put band-aids on it to try to stop the bleeding. There's not enough band-aids. It might hold it for a little bit, but it's gushing. It's gushing blood, especially when I don't put a band-aid on it. So I'm done putting band-aids on him. I'm not his doctor. I'm not his doctor no more. I am really grateful for the stranger friends and what they've done for me and how everything has played out, because I needed to learn worth, the confidence and the self-worth and the love and the happiness and the joy that I got with the stranger friends showed me possibility, that I am deserving to be happy, that I'm worthy of being happy, that there are people out there that will see me for who I am and not hate me. Now, whatever is going on with their own crap, I recognize that has nothing to do with me, because I'm still me, and I don't think I did anything wrong. I really don't. And if I did do anything wrong, it was being honest and vulnerable, which they participated in. They chose to be a part of it. If they didn't want to be a part of it, they could have chosen out, like a lot of other people did. Hatchery stopped by a couple times, but chose out because whatever reason. Starship System would participate a couple of times, but then chose out. Ashley, all these people would pop in once in a while, but chose out for whatever reason. If the others didn't want to be there, they didn't have to be. But they were getting some sort of supply off each other that made them feel almighty and powerful. That who's the narcissist here? The person that was making videos being vulnerable and truthful about where she's at in her marriage ending process? Or the ones that were not even listening and paying attention to the damn video at all and just talking to each other and then blaming it on me when I didn't do it their way? High standards and expectations do not work well in relationships. I have that in this marriage, and it brought it crystal clear to me when they dropped me that they're doing the same things to me that my husband did to me, and they have no right to tell me that I'm not doing it right. Fuck them. So I've come to terms with it that I needed them for a moment, for a reason, and they helped me for a lot of things, and I don't need them anymore. Why? Because if I need them, then I'm just trading my need for Jim for my need for them. And I don't need anybody. I appreciate the people that are there for me, love and support and all that, but I'm not dragging any person down. I'm not demanding any attention from one person only. I will share my truth, share my story to those who want to listen, because the people who want to listen have a right to participate in listening or not. They have a right to comment and reply and show love and support or not. I'm not demanding it from anybody. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate your love and support. And I just wanted to rant for a second, obviously, because I needed to, I guess. So I needed to get straight in my head, and I think that makes sense. I think all the noodles are on board with that. So we're good. I'm going to let you go now. I gotta do some work around here, even though I hurt. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Love ya. Bye-bye.